Julifer 9211 coming at you with another video. This video is going to be regarding a specific subscriber, Classic. So he didn't have a deck for whatever reason. There's a lot of people who don't have an actual deck. Excuse me. Lucky for him, I am a Yu-Gi-Oh card seller. Obviously, I have extremely expensive decks, which to some people it's not really expensive, but I mean the decks can go past $5,000, because I do have the LOB versions of the Dark Magician. I had two playsets and I sold some. I currently just have one, but I'll obviously be getting more. And those cards by themselves are anywhere from close to $2,000 per card. They're pretty close to mint condition, and that obviously skyrockets the deck, as some of those formats are 1,500 to 2,000. Some guys, they've requested in the past, like DDS, Dark Magicians, those are standard 1,500. I've sold a couple. Some people have requested like Ghost Rares, and I sold those too. The market for those obviously went down, but I'm gonna do a special commentary on his video. Um, and I'm gonna assume that you authorize me uh, to do it, like it's okay with you. So basically, the deck is formatted. The actual competitive decks. There are several versions. There's a $55 version, which is considered a rogue style, very weak. But I don't do anything under that, because if I do, basically you're wasting your money. I try to help the community. The next standard level of a deck is 100, and then after that, after the 100, it comes with no extra deck, and then that's the one that he ended up going for. The extra deck itself is on a price of his own. For the hyper budget build, um, the extra deck is somewhere around $100, which he got for free, because he still has cards missing. I have to ship him the rest of the cards to him. I don't do international shipping, so I need to make sure that the cards get there, and then after that, I know that the address is well and everything's fine. Unfortunately, we had some issues with the mail that me and him know, but it has to do with the mail, not us. Thank God that nothing bad happened, but we're good. So we're gonna move forward with this video. So his deck is gonna be worth somewhere around $200, where and more, because since most of the people left the Kotsky team, Team DMA, basically he's the only member, and it's not my fault. It's not my fault. He's the only member, so he'll actually be getting in a few months, when Dragoon, the English print for free. So we're gonna move forward and check this video out. So we got Relinquished Anima, the Emok, Link Rebo, Crawley, and we have the Paladin and Dragoon. So if you've seen the other video that I posted, um, the cards you would be missing from there would be, the Destruction Swordsman. He's a dollar card. Um, he's missing Night for Phoenix. That's a dollar card. He's missing Naruto, the Moral Leader. That's a dollar card. That's $3. Um, he's gonna be missing Predaplant, Dragonstopedia, and Starving Venom. Those are each $1 card. And then that's pretty much it, because the Dragon Knight and the Quintet he gets for free. They're gonna be shipped tomorrow from the day that I made this video. So if you count the extra deck, this is the reason why I told him not to purchase the cards, because if he would have not listened to me, he would have paid somewhere around, as an estimate, and I'm not joking, anyone that has able access to talk to him, you can tell him if what I'm saying is true. He wanted these cards, but these cards were $20 to $30 per card, so he would have been looking at somewhere about $130 for the extra deck, the cheapest. That doesn't even include the Dragoon, because if you add the Dragoon, the English print is somewhere around 120 to 130 for a gem mint. There is some that are 190, but those are damaged. So I always recommend getting gem mint, because you can always resell them and make all your money back and some extra afterwards. So the extra deck would have been somewhere around $230. So because he listened to my advice, he gets the whole extra deck for free, including the Dragoon English. So he saves $230 total. So if we look at the cards that he's missing, like I had promised him that they were just going to be a few dollars. The reason why is because I sell a lot of these budget decks, and sometimes people do custom builds. And when you do custom builds, you alter the deck from the way that I posted it. So when you alter it, I have to put more expensive cards, and I have to take out other cards out to match the price. And people might wonder, like, well, why don't you just keep it the same? Well, because whoever pays is the boss, right? So we have to do whatever they say. So, well, like I said, $1, the Phoenix 2, 3 with Naruto, 4 for the Starving Venom, and then 5 for the Dragonspedia. So that's not bad, because you're just missing $5 worth of cards, which I already have set aside for you. We're probably gonna do it outside of like an eBay or something like that, TCG outside of there, because they charge too much for shipping. We'll figure something out. But those are 5 cards. Then we're gonna talk about the rest of the deck. So you can add that if you have a pen or paper. Classic, please do so. Write it somewhere. The cards that I told you you're missing, and they're worth $5. Red Eyes Black Dragon is gonna be gone, and so is the Jester. What's his name? Mahad is fine, but the reason why I don't recommend him is because when you look at YCS formats and a lot of the champion decks that I do, like even Loza was playing a similar build that I built, one of my best sellers, the Dark Mission Invoke. None of them play Mahad, because Mahad, it's fine. It's not that I don't like Mahad. That's not what the case is. You see, I work for YCS and local tournament champion decks. Like, that is what I work for. Like, that's all I do. That's all the people that come to me locally in town, out of town, online, even on all my websites. I have about 6 different websites. They all come to me for the same thing. They're looking for a top tier style at a budget price. They don't want to pay that $1,000, so they just want to pay $100 and have the $2,000 deck. So with me, that's achievable. It's not an issue. I already have the decks built. They just have to buy them. So with the deck, that Mahad is not sufficient. You would have to have 3 Soul Servants and know how to play it correctly. And I guarantee you, it's not a top tier card. But if you want to play it and you're not gonna play in the YCS World Tournament, it does not matter, right? It's not necessarily that I'm too picky, too controlling, too grumpy, too mean. No. It's just I help people because I already tested the deck and I have people who already won. Their locals did good at YCS. I already know the format. So I tell people, so there is a big difference between cards that help you win and cards that people like. And cards that people like don't necessarily win. That's why you have to go away from cards you like, more into cards that win. But to be honest with you, in all fun and games, if it satisfies you mentally, it satisfies you in your heart. That's why I put it in. You got the card, feel happy, play it, laugh, have a good time. So we're gonna move forward. The 2 Dark Magician are standard for a top tier style because you only need one, but the second one's there for banish and it's never a break. The three dark magical circles, you're gonna have to cut back to only one because I already made the format. I'm gonna upload it later today, and you're gonna have to get a piece of paper, classic, and you're gonna have to match your deck to my deck, and you're gonna notice all these cards that I just said right now. Those are the ones you're missing, and we're gonna look at what it costs, and we're gonna figure out something about the shipping so that they don't rob you again because shipping was almost as much as the deck cost. I warned people. People don't believe me, but people are starting to see. I already know all this stuff. That's why I say it. Um, the shipping actually gave me options to go past $20. um, so international, but I found the cheapest, um, and it was quite a lot. I can tell you it was a lot more than $10. That's not normal. Not normal. I mean, yeah, if you do that, about if you were to pay for that shipping like times 4 or 5, you're already paying what the deck costs. You see what I mean? It's not a good idea. The three revs, you can either keep it for the dragoon or not. It really depends on you. The YCS formats have it. I never played the ref anyway, so if you don't want to play it, you don't have to. Also, the Red Eyes Black Dragons gotta go. That one on bricks, the hand, when you get like a Dark Magician or Dark Mission Girl, you no longer will be like the rest of the people that brick because the veil's gonna pull you out of the brick. And then also you play it in combination with Ayatamaya. Dark Magic Attack is actually a lot more powerful than you think and more than the world thinks. Um, People who, when they're locals or playing in YCS, nobody plays the card, but they have no idea the power behind Dark Magic Attack because, um, as I always said, and it always comes true, I have people that can testify, at least 6 people that I know that they can testify, like I can bring them on my channel and they can testify that they lost either in YCS or locals just because they needed a dark magic attack and they didn't have it. I'm being very serious. I had a discussion with one of the older students in my two of my older students, and they agreed that it was true. Sometimes if you don't want to main deck it, you just want to side, but that is the reason why they lose, because there's some back row heavy and you need it. I always main deck it. People never do that because I have a sequence for it. It's not a break. I already taught it since like what 2 years ago, and people are still not caught up. So the way it works is Eternal Soul to activate to draw the Dark Magician, and then when you draw the Dark Magician, um, yeah, when you draw the Dark Magician, oh, actually, Dragoon, sorry, Dragoon, Eternal, and then from Eternal, Dark Magic Attack, is what I meant to say. And now you have a discard card. Also, you can get it just to use it to any other discard, and it thins the deck out. And then it also triggers the Dark Magician's effect. When you activate a spell trap, you draw another card. So you should essentially draw two, because it's been, excuse me, it's been 3 years. I've been coughing all day, I don't know why. So hopefully it's not the virus, but um, to be honest, it's been somewhere around 3 years, and I'm the original guy from like 2019, somewhere around May or June, July. I'm the original, like out of the whole world. I'm being very serious. That was able to draw 20 cards into my deck from way back then. Not today, way, way back then. Before anybody even got good with Dark Magician, I was already killing all the YCS formats. I was already drawing 20 cards on my Dark Magician deck till today, uh, made 22 people still can't draw 22 cards. And I'm not talking about they let me play my cards. No, I'm talking about I'm getting negated and I still draw 20 cards. It does not matter. So it's because the combos are already set up. It's rigged for that. It's rigged. Like you need to wish that your opponent negates everything. That's how it works because your deck's already set up for that. So dark magic attacks very powerful used correctly. Also the name of my group, uh, Salvation, is very powerful. Skill drain. The two summon limits, that's just because it was a budget, but I'll upload a video like I said and match it up to it to see if you can end up getting the exact same deck that I have the profile. All the cards are gonna be dollar cards, just like I told you. So before we end the video, I want to talk about the other cards that you're gonna be missing. So luckily I have them all for you set aside. Um, I'm pulling the deck right now, checking it out. Okay, so you're gonna be needing one Ayatamias, the United Dragon, and I'm gonna try to get one for you for just a few dollars, maybe like $3-4. They had gone as far as $12, but then they went down to like 8, and they're somewhere around there. But I'm gonna go to my local tournament, and I'm just gonna pick up some cards. I'll try to find the cards for you super hyper cheap to where they're close to $1 a card. You're not gonna beat that because when it all is said and done, all these cards, like let's say they're 9 cards for example, because you're gonna need 2 Illusion of Chaos and 1 Saravis. I'm gonna try to make them as close to $1 card, so in the end it might just end up being $1 card, 9 cards. That's $9, so that's really nothing. If you transfer those cards to the actual normal price, like English and stuff like that, because some of them are gonna be English, but some of them are not. Honestly, I'm not lying to you. Those 9 cards are gonna translate to somewhere around, and this is not a joke. They're gonna translate to somewhere around about $140 worth. So that's a lot of money. That's even more than your deck's worth right now. This is why this is the option that I was telling you, the budget, because in this budget, you get the $1,600 deck for just like 150. But you didn't want the 150, you wanted the 100, but we can work on that. It's not a problem. But this way is a lot better because you're gonna end up saving over $230. So you made a good decision. Thank you for taking my advice. So yeah, the United Dragon, 2 Illusion of Chaos, as Saravis. Looking through my deck, you're gonna need a Super Poly. I already have one for you. And a Dark Ruler no more. It's gonna be common. It's just $1 or 2. One Preparation of Rites. I already have a common for you. They're $1. And then 3 Soul Servants. The Soul Servants are as cheap as $8 to $9, but they're gonna be the Asian version, Jamit. There was some people commenting to me like, "Oh, I seen them." Several guys came and they're like, "Hey, I saw the card that you were saying. It was like $3-4 cheaper." I found it on a website. I told them buy it from him. He's all like, "No, I want to buy them from you." He found one of my websites. He's all like, "Can you lower it?" I was like, "Well, here's the thing. If you buy it from Japan, it takes 2 months to arrive and it has no tracking. And then on top of that, there's no guarantee that you're gonna get it." And then I'm being honest. I've been in this business for a while and I know how it works. So after you're like 2 months waiting for the card and never arrives, you end up canceling the order, and where's your card? 2 months passed. So here, I'm in the USA. I ship the cards. It takes for anyone close to California, it's probably like a 2 to 3 day shipping. But if you're outside of California, the most it could take is 7 days, and then it has tracking. So it's like, hey, if you want to save $2-3, go buy them. Wait 2 months for it never to arrive, and then you have to cancel it, and then go find another one. And then when they come in the mail, they're damaged. Yeah. So um, yeah, there's a reason why I might charge a dollar or two or three more, um, because they come instant. They're gem mint condition. I have people um, who, because I'm very I don't know if it's what is it called, LCD, or but I have issues with conditions of cars. Like, I only like gem mint perfect. Everything else I don't like it. Even if they give it for free, I'll probably end up giving it away. I don't like damaged cars, used cars. I just like gem mint perfect. That's all I like. I don't like anything else. So you can call me crazy, call me whatever, but that's just the way that I am. Because when I sell them, I want my customers to be happy with what they got. Some people that buy from me, they already know me. That's why they come to get all the hard to find cards, because they know they're gem mint. What do? Turn around and PSA the card. Even though they got the card for like $30 or $80, the card turns to $1,000 with PSA 10. So that's the thing about it. So I covered all the cards. I'm gonna upload a video. It's gonna be the newest version of the deck, like I had told you, like I had said earlier. Match your deck to that one, and you're gonna notice that all the cards that I said that you're missing, those are the ones that you're gonna need. So in total, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, so it's 12 cards that you're missing, and out of those 12 cards, um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards are $1 cards. $6. The other one's probably gonna be like a $4 card, the I Tomayas. So that's gonna be 10. And then the only ones you would have missing after that are the Illusion of Chaos. Those are gonna be somewhere around $8 to $10 per card, but they're gonna be the Japanese. And then after that, the only thing you would need is the three um, the three soul servants, um, and those are roughly like $9 to $10 per card. Um, you can wait on those if you don't want the soul servants. That's why I put 3 circle. You would have to remove some of the circle and some of the summon limits to add all these cards that I told you. Basically, no joke, the deck as it is a local tournament champion deck. I'm being very serious. It can take up to 3 negations per turn. It's very violent, very powerful. It can summon Dragoon, Dragon Knight the first turn. In some cases, it could even summon both. And to be honest with you, it never needed Anaconda. I told you, good thing you listened to me not to buy any of those cards, because they got hit in the ban list, and you would have just wasted money. And basically, the deck's complete. You're just about there. You're probably somewhere around 87% complete of the deck. So congratulations to you. Anyone who stopped by, who has any questions or concerns, let me know. As you've seen, he got the cards that he won. The video actually said that the winner would win the extra deck. That's why I gave it to him, but I wasn't able to give him all the cards because I had to order some of them, because I sold most of them, and then also I didn't want him to spend $130 to $230 on it. So I decided to ask him if he wanted it for free. He said yes, so that's the right we're going. He's gonna get most of all of it for free, the extra deck. So yeah, that basically means he's not gonna pay one penny for it. Some people might be like, well, what about the dollar cards that you said? Well, those are optional if he wants it. He can pay the $6 for 6 cards, or if he doesn't want, he doesn't have to play it. The deck as it is formatted already has everything it needs. So with that having been said, you guys, Dark Magic Attack.